Okay, time to head to work. But before this honeybee starts her commute, she's prepping her tools. Because honeybees collect pollen. You knew that. But it's not as simple as you might think. Plants want the bees to carry the pollen away and spread it to other flowers. That's pollination, how plants reproduce. But bees also need to carry lots of it home. Pollen is a protein-packed food for the hive. Luckily, they have the right gear. When she lands on a bloom, she really gets in there. Nibbling on the flower's anthers detaches the pollen. Time to pack up her haul. She cleans it off her eyes and antennae with those brushes on her front legs, like windshield wipers. Here it is up close. That leg wipes the pollen right off her eye. Then she moves the pollen from leg to leg, like a conveyor belt. Front to middle to back. The bee does this super fast while she flies from bloom to bloom, moving the pollen into special baskets on her back legs called corbiculae. She bends her leg, using it to squish the pollen into a ball, packing it together with a little saliva and nectar. She can get as many as 160,000 pollen grains into each ball. She's hauling as much as 1/3 of her weight. Back at the hive, meal prep is about to start. But the pollen isn't for making honey. The honey, under this wax, is made from nectar. They eat it for its sugar. Bees turn pollen into something completely different, bee bread. That's their source of protein. Step 1, find an open spot. Step 2, deposit your goods and pack them neatly. Step 3, let the pollen marinate with a hint of honey. And voila, it's ready. The pantry is stocked, both for adult bees and the babies that are growing in the cells next door. The adults pop in to drop off a special bee bread snack, a little home cooking for the hive's future hard-working flyers.
Butterflies are insects, just like dragonflies or grasshoppers. They have 1, 2, 3, 4 wings, antennae, a head, thorax, an abdomen, and 6 legs. While butterflies flutter around, they mainly eat nectar from flowers.
Imagined lush forests full of fearsome big cats. Or, maybe quite sensibly, you thought of us, human beings, the most intelligent and one of the most widespread animals on the planet. But if you were to walk down the sidewalk or lean against a tree, the first animal that you would likely encounter is something small, an ant. Their total population is around 10,000 trillion, and when combined, their total weight would be about the same as the weight of all human beings. In biomass and an impact on ecosystems, these small animals are arguably the most successful creatures to have ever lived. Ants have colonized almost every landmass on Earth. Their presence is so significant that they have directed the evolution of countless other plant and animal species. Aggressive, warlike, but also cooperative and altruistic, ants living in colonies exhibit some of the most complex behaviors of all insects. And the colony is the only thing that matters in the lives of ants. Their loyalty to it is absolute, and in their service to it, they exhibit some of the most complex social behavior in the animal kingdom, giving rise to their nearly complete ecological conquest of the Earth. How do ant societies work? And what is it about the colony that has made ants so successful? Is it as simple as strength in numbers? Or
Hey there! How's it going? Today, I'm doing some gardening at home. It'll turn out just great. But wait, what's this? Look! It's an earthworm! So cool! Hey, buddy! Don't be shy. Say hi. Well, that reminds me. I have to tell you about this group of invertebrates, the worms. Do you know what kind of animals worms are? I'll explain it to you. Worms have long, soft bodies. Their skin is moist. They breathe through their skin. Interesting, right? As you can see, they don't have legs. That's why they crawl, thanks to their body muscles and their setae. These are tiny bristles that worms use to grip on the soil they move. Worms can live on land, like earthworms, or in the water, like leeches. Be careful if you ever come across them. Do you want me to tell you some interesting facts about worms? Did you know that earthworms are really important for soil health? They dig up burrows, helping to oxygenate the soil and to transport nutrients and minerals as they tunnel along. How long would you say the longest worm ever found measures? 1 foot? 2? 5? Nope. The largest worm ever found measured 180 feet, longer than an Olympic-sized swimming pool. You are a bit smaller. I'm letting you be, so you can grow. Well, guys, I'm going back to my gardening. See you around.